Hello everybody and welcome to our new Friday series, Persona 5. For those of you who watched the last couple of episodes of Armello, I did mention that I wanted to take a break from the series because, yeah, it started getting frustrating, and after 112 I really needed a break. So, for the foreseeable future, Fridays are going to be occupied by Persona 5. Yeah, we already saw this. Anyways, as I was saying, this series is going to be taken up by, well, Persona 5. Now, I have beaten this, not on the main console, but I have beaten it on an emulator before, I had the ability to actually buy a PS4 to play this. I should warn you guys, there is no volume settings for Persona 5. So, the only way I can affect the volume of the game itself is via OBS itself in the mixer. But that's an all or nothing type deal. So, if I have to turn down the music, I'm also turning down the sound effects and the voices. So, yeah. If something's too loud and something else is too quiet, I can't really do anything about it. All I can do is try to strike a balance between the two. The only other thing I have separate control over is my mic volume. Which I may want to look into. Okay, sorry about that. We are back. I just wanted to really quickly look at that part of the recording, make sure my mic didn't seem too loud. For me, it sounded fine. I'm just concerned because the mixer for my OBS, because I have to use window capture, which is also... Well, that's not the reason. I actually explained what the reason is. It's in 720. Because I don't have the right model of PS4 to be able to play in 1080 at 1080p mode. So yeah, that's why these videos are going to be in 720. But yeah, I actually have full view of my OBS, and I'm concerned by the mic audio. Let me know, guys, if I'm too loud, because like I was saying, I can't control each individual aspect of volume in the game, but I can control my mic and the game audio separately, thank God. I should also note that I am going to be using a guide for this game because I intend to beat this game, maxing out all confidants and all social attributes, completing every Mementos mission, and earning a fair number of achievements. Now, this is not going to be easy. As a matter of fact, the game recommends that we try and do this in safety mode first time around. I'm not going to do that. That being said, this guide also makes it so that we are completing palaces in as few trips as possible. As a matter of fact, many of them they want us to complete in one trip. So, yeah. This isn't a guide that's going to leave a whole lot of time for grinding, but I'm going to do my damnedest to try and get everything that I can. But without further ado, let us start the game.
This story is a work of fiction. Similarities between characters or events to persons living or dead in your world are purely coincidental. Only those who have agreed to the above have the privilege of partaking in this game.
If you don't agree, then you can't start the game. But I'm just going to show what happens if you don't.
I see. Everything that happens from here on in is real. Is that your cognition of this? Then unfortunately, I cannot allow you to partake of this game. I must ask that you leave.
Yep, sends you straight back to the intro. I sincerely hope that jet isn't being picked up on my mic.
This story, similarity,
Yes, we've heard it
only
all.
those. The contract has been sealed. The world is not as it should be. It's filled with distortion, and those who oppose fate and desire change. From time to time, they were referred to as tricksters. You are the trickster. Now is the time to rise against the abyss of distortion.
Well, that's quite the view.
There's someone here.
Could it be that shadowy figure?
He's here. Moving immediately.
Did I forget to enable subtitles? Wouldn't surprise me if I had.
Good. Now get running!
This is our only chance.
Stay calm. You can get away now. We'll retrieve the briefcase on our end. What was that? Don't worry about us. Just concentrate on getting away.
Let me just real quick check. Operation dialogues. Here we are, animation subtitles. Oh yeah, because I'm just gonna stop because you asked.
Showing yourself above that crowd earlier was an excellent move. Nice work as always, Joker. I think that skull wouldn't pull it off that smoothly.
This happens because you have no sense for aesthetics. Nobody asked you, Inari.
And here we get our introduction to the titular Phantom Thieves of the game.
Just run! Get out of there! Okay, the enemy's focus is on him. Looks like the rest of us can slip away. Everyone remember where we're meeting up? No worries, I can guide you all.
Stop right there! Get away!
Take him
Well
down,
then.
Joker!
That was gruesome. Yeah, in case it ain't obvious, this ain't reality.
Comparing power levels. No threat. Get him, Joker!
Alright, so this is your basic introduction to weaponry or combat. You got a gun, you got a basic attack with your melee weapon. You have your persona, which is just basically your way of attacking with magical and physical abilities. I'm gonna go with Agion, which is basically our curse. Get used to there being weird names for the attacks, or at least the magical ones. As you can see, there are two different costs for this. Magical attacks use SP, which is basically your mana, and physical attacks use your HP, so be very careful when using that. We can also just go for a basic melee attack. We can use our gun, which I don't recommend, as a attack itself. And you can also guard and use items that you have.
Never mind. Persona! Go down!
And as you can see, the enemies have their own
Head to position.
have their own abilities as well.
There!
Yes, yes it is.
There!
Pull out before their backup gets here.
And of course, as usual in RPGs, you get a critical hit when the enemy is almost dead.
Good. You defeated them with ease. 4 of them? Be careful! Joker, behind you! Go through that door!
On it.
Alright!
Come on, man.
Dude, can he even hear us?
I'm okay!
Don't worry, I'm picking up everyone's voices. Just go, Joker. Yeah, they're not always going to be voice acting every single bubble. We got away from a bunch of those guys in black, but there are still loads more of them.
No problems on my end.
Where'd they go, damn it? I can't confirm the intruder's location.
Thank goodness for one-way glass.
Huh? What?
Up ahead! Stop! This is bad. Hide, Joker! You'll never get away if you just keep fighting. Hide in the shadows and sneak past when you see an opening. Yep. I mean, we are thieves, so obviously we'd have stealth skills, but, well... Yeah, there's some things that I can't say because they'd really kind of be spoilers. Hey, are you sure they came in this way? Understood. I will continue the search.
Alright!
Now's your chance. Run for the stairs.
He's not alone. Find them and kill them all.
Something wrong? The exit should be up ahead.
You're there.
That's just how it is. After that commotion, the bottom floor is completely closed off. Hey, can you make it?
Over there! There's nowhere to run!
Please, we're thieves. There's plenty of places for us to run.
See ya.
What a show off. You're so reckless, you know that? Enemies here?
What's wrong?
These readings. It can't be.
What happened?
An ambush? Joker, can you handle this?
Joker!
Oh no!
Capture him! Let's go! Go, go, go! Get over there!
You'd think he'd have noticed him when he started climbing.
Stop struggling!
Suspect secure!
Didn't expect to find some kid. You have your teammate to thank for this. You were sold out.
Suspect confirmed. Cuff it.
Don't think I didn't notice that P5 in his mugshot. Also, this is a real good way to start this out. Captured by police already.
Guess the drug was too strong.
Wake him up.
No dozing off. Still don't get it, do you?
Give it up!
Come on, cooperate. Or what? You want another shot? Huh? What about the camera? Are you thinking it can be used as video evidence?
Of course not. You're crooked cops. You'll just delete the footage.
So you're not that dumb. Which is good. Because we get to take as much time as we need. Obstruction of justice, blackmail, defamation, possession of weapons. Manslaughter too, yeah? Talk about the works. To think that all those crimes were led by a punk like this. And you seem to be enjoying every second of it. Huh?
I was enjoying it? Everything's hazy. I can't remember. So, the guide recommends you do not go above normal. Temporarily, for reasons I cannot explain and we might not even get to in this episode, I'm going to stick with normal, but then I'm going to kick it down to easy once I get what I need. Because, like I said, this guide does not allow a lot of time for grinding, and, well, we're going to need a bunch of money, so... This isn't a guide showing you how to overcome varying challenges, though I am going to be doing that. It's more meant to show you how to get all the confidence and social skills maxed out. There's also safe, but once you select that, you can't change it. So I'm just going to stick to normal, because I do still want somewhat of a challenge.
You should know your place. Sign here. It's a confession under your name.
No point in trying to resist. He's just going to try and break my legs if I do.
Don't expect to walk out of here in one piece. We are going to make you understand. One must take full responsibility for their actions.
Oh, sure, unless they're a cop. Note, that is not a political statement, I'm just talking about the character. Speaking of character, I am actually going to go with what is, according to what I've read, the canon nickname, according to the anime I guess they did, of Akira. No, not that. Akira Kurusu. That was the canon nickname, right? Darn it, now I gotta look this up. Let's see. Yep. Okay. Just making sure I spelled it correctly. I'm finished.
Excuse me, but this area's off.
I'm Nijima from the Public Prosecutor's Office.
The prosecutor's office? What business do you have here?
Just let me through. It's urgent. There's something I need to confirm with the suspect.
Nijima-san, I believe this case is no longer in your jurisdiction. Besides...
You prosecutor, Sai Nijima? There's a call from your director. Hurry and get it over with. To be frank, you're being an inconvenience.
My I thought I ordered you to stand by.
I'm responsible for this case, yet I'm not even being allowed an interrogation?
I'm calling because I knew you'd bring it up.
I will not be convinced unless I confirm it for myself. This is my case.
Good luck to you then. I won't be expecting much though.
Wonder why that is. Shouldn't you have faith in your prosecutors?
Prosecutor, I forgot to mention something important. Your time will be cut short. We can't permit you to talk with him for long. It's for your own sake. His methods are unknown. After all, we don't even know if it's safe to simply meet and speak with him.
I understand. I didn't expect it'd be you. You'll be answering my questions this time. Those bastards. Can you hear me? It seems you've been through a lot. Almost anything can happen here, and I can't stop them. That's why I need you to answer me honestly. I don't have much time either.
And yet this game will take upwards of 100 hours to get through.
What was your objective? Why did you cause such a major incident? I didn't think it was a prank from the get-go, but I couldn't assemble a case for prosecution. It's because I couldn't figure out the method behind it.
Why do you want to know?
This isn't an issue of whether or not it can be used in court. I need to know. This is my case, after all. It seems you're coherent. When and where did you find out about that world? How is it even possible to steal another's heart? Now, tell me your account of everything. Start from the very beginning.
Yep, this is one of those flashback games where you begin at the end and then have to recount everything that happened.
You are held captive, a prisoner of fate to a future that has been sealed in advance. This is truly an unjust game. Your chances of winning are almost none. But if my voice is reaching you, there may yet be a possibility open to you. I beg you, please overcome this game and save the world. The key to victory lies within the memories of your bonds, the truth that you and your friends grasped. It all began that day, when the game was started half a year ago. For the sake of your world's future, as well as your own, you must remember.
Yes, I would like to save my current progress, because almost half an hour and we haven't even gotten in. Yeah, on here I've only gotten through to June 23rd, but rest assured I have beaten this game.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for riding with us today. We will be arriving in Shibuya shortly. This is the last stop for this line. Please transfer here for all subway lines. The doors to your left will open.
Please help!
Damn brat! I'll sue!
What? Are you for real? A mental shutdown? It's the truth! To a person, though?
That's gotta be a joke. You really love all that occult stuff, don't you?
Anyways, despite how that cutscene started, no, it's not all a dream. And we also get a glimpse as to why our character is here. Never seen a smartphone do that before.
That's what's going on.
And tomorrow's task is soon.
I'm sure that was nothing important. Hints, if you're ever confused about what to do or where to go next, look to the upper right corner of the screen to view various hints. And at long last, not counting that prologue scene, we get control of our character. He is a technically silent protagonist. He does talk, quote-unquote, but not in the same way the other characters do. Starting today, Sojiro Sakura will be taking care of me. His house should be in the back streets of this residential area. All sorts of people live in the city. Try listening to their conversations or press the X button to talk to them. You might learn something. Well, when you see somebody with that ellipsis bubble, I'm going to call it, above their head, you can talk to them. Yes. I want to ask for directions. I want to get to the residence at that address. It's in the alley a bit further back. Take a right after that apartment with the stairs. I don't know, he didn't seem that unfriendly. As you can see on this map, there are certain activities that we can engage in, or at least businesses we can go to, but we can't mess with them right now. Now, those icons mean you can listen in on someone. It's usually important, but not always. Was there another, accident? I see a policeman over there. Oh, he's just watching to make sure everyone's safe. It'd be scary if something like that happened again, though. Let's hurry home. Actually, let me rephrase that. It's not always important. Well, it usually isn't, but sometimes you can glean some information out of listening in, usually about current events and what's going on. Let's see, the nameplate here says Sakura. Looks like this might be Sojiro Sakura's house. Even after ringing the doorbell, it doesn't look like anyone will answer the door. Dude, it was only a couple of seconds. Give him a minute at least. Maybe he's gone out. Well, looks like no one's home. Oh yeah, Sakura-san's usually at his cafe around this time. Well, LeBlanc's in the back alley, so I should make my other deliveries first. Next, I need to take this package to... And Mumble Mumble also usually means that it's something you can listen in on. Gee, which would be the fastest way to LeBlanc? The alley is too narrow. But that's just usually someone talking to themselves. And don't worry about running into people. They'll just fade out of existence. Like they were never there. You again. What is it? Okay, now I see how unfriendly he is. Blanc? Alright, that cafe. It's in an alley past the tobacco shop here. And in case you didn't look at the map, it's right there. This looks like this place is LeBlanc. Well, can't progress the story without going in, so let's do it. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you, the first couple hours or so are kinda slow, once you get past the prologue.
A public transit bus was driven down an opposing lane with its customers still in it. The citizens can't live in peace if this keeps up.
Oh, how frightening.
What could be going on? Didn't something similar happen just the other day?
Vertical is the name of a shellfish used for farming pearls.
Oysters.
Oh, right. They did say that was today.
We'll be going now. The payment's on the table.
Thanks for coming.
This place is in the back alley, so there's no worries of a car crashing in here.
A what now?
There's been a string of those rampage accidents, you know. I just hope that none happen around here.
It's none of my concern.
We'll see you next time.
Ugh, 4 hours for just a single cup of joe.
That's a waste of time and money.
So, you're the guy.
Yeah, they never actually use your name, even if it's the canon one. They just say he and this guy and that guy and yada yada yada. Is Sakura-san here? Best to not assume he's the guy.
Yeah. I'm Sojiro Sakura. You'll be in my custody over the next year. I was wondering what kind of unruly kid would show up. But you're the one, huh? Have you been told? A customer of mine and your parents know each other, and... well, not that that matters. Follow me.
Surprised you just put up with this so easily just because of that simple connection. I feel there's more to it than that.
This is your room. I'll at least give you sheets for your bed. You look like you want to say something.
It's big.
It's on you to clean up the rest. I'll be leaving after I lock up each day. You'll be alone at night, but don't do anything stupid. I'll throw you out if you cause any trouble. Now then. I got the gist of your situation. You protected some woman from a man forcing himself on her. He got injured, then sued you, right? That's what you get for sticking your nose in a matter between two adults. You did injure him, yeah? And now that you've got a criminal record, you were expelled from your high school. The courts ordered you to transfer and move out here, which your parents also approved. In other words, they got rid of you for being a pain in the ass.
And what's that smirk for?
It's best you not talk about anything unnecessary. I am in the restaurant business, you know. Behave yourself for the year. If nothing happens, your probation will be lifted.
A whole year.
Cause any problems, and you'll be sent straight to juvie. We'll be going to Shujin tomorrow.
Shujin?
Shujin Academy, the school you'll be attending. We'll introduce ourselves properly to the staff there. There's rarely a place that'll accept someone like you, you know? What a waste of my Sunday. Your luggage arrived earlier. I left them over there.
I'll be living here starting today. I should check out what's in here. You know, all things considered, even with all the clutter and debris, this ain't too bad. I get the feeling it's bigger than most apartments in Japan. Or at least in the central cities where everything is so condensed. It's the cardboard box sent from back home. It's full of clothes and daily necessities. I'll change into more comfortable clothes for now. Guess I should clean the room while I'm organizing things. It's a table covered in dust. I'm gonna draw a line in the dust with my finger. It'll probably be really easy to see. The sofa is covered in dust. Looks like I can still use it, but I'll have to clean it first. I should start cleaning. Yeah, probably wouldn't be a bad idea considering you're going to be living here for a year. It's late. It seems like I've been cleaning for a while.
Seriously?
What the heck? I heard you making all sorts of noise up here, but I didn't think you were cleaning. Actually, the place doesn't look too bad. Though it's only natural you'd want to keep your room tidy. Why don't you go to bed for tonight? You don't have anything better to be doing, right? I'm going to close up shop and get out of here myself.
I'm gonna head back then.
I won't be the one looking after you if you get sick from staying up too late. You got that? Isn't that technically your job right now? Sleeping in your bed will move you forward one day. Going to bed is a special action that will advance time. Time is limited. Think carefully about your schedule before you act. Yeah, they really hammer that in, and it is very important that you keep that in mind. Plan out your days, unless you're using, you know, a guide like I am. Shelf full of books. I might be able to use these shelves if I remove the books. And there are all these unused household items lying here. It's not organized at all. This is the cardboard box sent from back home. It has some extra clothes and daily necessities inside. I might be able to use this as a desk if I remove the books. But you're not going to be doing that, are you? Starting today, this is my room. Change and go to sleep. Arrest. Trial. Criminal record.
Damn brat! I'll sue!
Still, I couldn't just let that go. And we get a flashback. That day. I had to go home early.
Just get in the car.
Stop it!
I can hear a man and a woman arguing in the distance. I think they're just up ahead.
How dare you?
Stop it! Let me go! No!
Don't give me that shit.
Looks like that drunk man is bothering that woman.
Ow! Please stop!
She's in danger. I can't ignore this.
What a waste of time. You think you're worth causing me trouble, huh?
I'll call the police!
Call them if you want. The police are my bitches. They're not gonna take you seriously.
No! Stop!
Someone called the cops, huh? Get in the car. Incompetent fools like you just need to shut your mouths and follow where I steer this country.
So he's someone of power, huh?
What are you looking at? Get out of my face. This ain't a show. Get lost, kid. See? This is all because you're so damn slow.
Or maybe it's because you're a prick. A drunken prick. I could say some more choice words, but I'm pretty sure they'd get me banned on the internet, or at least YouTube.
Get in the car.
Somebody calling us? It's that weird app that somehow ended up on my phone. The icon looks almost like an eye. I thought I deleted it. My eyelids are starting to get heavy. Well, this is an unfortunate change. You're not gonna start asking me to play with you forever and ever, are you?
Trickster, welcome to my velvet room.
Oh boy. This is just gonna get better and better, isn't it?
So you've come too, inmate. The you in reality is currently fast asleep. You are only experiencing this as a dream. You're in the presence of our master. Stand up straight!
Welcome. I am delighted to make your acquaintance. This place exists between dream and reality, mind and matter. It is a room that only those who are bound by a contract may enter. I am Igor, the master of this place. Remember it well. I summoned you to speak of important matters. It involves your life as well.
Important matters? What important matters? Also, how did I get here?
Still, this is a surprise. The state of this room reflects the state of your own heart. To think a prison would appear as such. You truly are a prisoner of fate. In the near future, there is no mistake that ruin awaits you.
Ruin?
I speak of the end to everything. However, there is a means to oppose such a fate. You must be rehabilitated toward freedom. That is your only means to avoid ruin. Do you have the resolve to challenge the distortion of the world?
I mean, do I really have a choice? I'd rather avoid ruin.
Allow me to observe the path of your rehabilitation. Pardon me for not introducing the others. To your right is Caroline. To your left, Justine. They serve as wardens here.
Ha! Try and struggle as hard as you like. The duty of wardens is to protect inmates. We are also your collaborators. That is, if you remain obedient.
I shall explain the roles of these two at another occasion. Now then, it seems the night is waning. It is almost time. Take your time to slowly come to understand this place. We will surely meet again, eventually.
Time's up. Now hurry up and go back to sleep.
So many questions raised, yet none of them are getting answered. I had a strange dream. You're telling me. Ruin? Rehabilitation? What does it mean? It means that Ruin is coming, and you have some rehabilitation to finish.
Hey.
And it looks like you're up. Well then, let's go introduce ourselves properly to the staff about your transfer. The school you're attending is in the Aoyama district. It'll cost you a bit to ride the train there, and the route transfers are a pain. I'll drive you there, but just for today. Let's go.
Jeez.
Men aren't usually allowed in my passenger seat.
Do me a favor and behave yourself, all right? Don't get me wrong. I don't care what happens to you. Just don't cause me any trouble.
To reiterate, just so we're clear, you will immediately be expelled if you cause any problems. Honestly, I hesitated on accepting someone like you, but there were some circumstances on our side. You might have done a variety of things in hiding in your hometown, but you will behave yourself here. If you are thrown out from our school, there will be no place for you to go. Keep that in mind. This is the teacher in charge of your class.
I'm Sadayo Kawakami. Here's your student ID. Be sure to read the school rules. Any violations will send you straight to the guidance office. And if by chance you cause any problems, I won't be able to protect you at all. That is your promise, yes, Principal Kobayakawa?
He is responsible for all his actions.
Oh, great. Haven't even gone a single day here, and I'm already being treated like a criminal.
But really, though, why me? There should have been better candidates.
It was a sudden transfer, and your class was the only one that had an opening.
If you're done explaining things, mind if we get going? I got a store to get back to.
Sakura-san, please keep a close eye on him. Don't let him cause any trouble outside.
Well, I'll be sure to have a serious talk about the situation he's in.
Come to the faculty office when you arrive at school tomorrow. I'll show you to your classroom.
They're treating you like some kind of nuisance. I guess that's what it means to have a criminal record. Turns out your past follows you wherever you go. Yep. Hard to shake off a criminal record from your past. By the way, if you get expelled now, I won't hesitate to kick you out. Got it? I'll be careful. School never changes, huh?
Hey.
Come on, we're going home.
What a troublesome situation.
I can't believe they pushed someone with a record on me. A male teacher would be better suited for this.
Why in the world was someone like that admitted here?
Who knows? It was the principal's decision. I was told that it's for the school's reputation.
I would have thought that my volleyball team has contributed more than enough to cover that.
That's certainly true.
Be careful, okay? Then again, if anything were to happen, I'd kick out a student like that right away.
I keep wishing that he'd just end up not coming to school. Still, that isn't something I should be saying as a teacher.
Well, I should be returning to practice.
Oh, right. The tournament's coming up, isn't it?
Having such high expectations placed on you by others is quite a problem in itself. We'll have to work hard to make up for the track team, too.
Yes, that's true. Why'd it have to be my class?
As somebody who has played through this game, I despise him immediately. Though I guess that's the point.
Traffic's not moving at all. You're taking the train starting tomorrow.
Okay.
So, how was it? The school, I mean. Think you can manage?
It'll be tough.
You brought it on yourself, though. Still, you were expelled once already. To think you'd re-enroll at a different one.
You say that like I have a choice.
It's not like anyone will be sympathetic with you. If that's what it was like at school, people might say stuff about me in the future, too. What a troublesome kid I've taken in.
Why did you take me in?
I was asked to do it, and I just happened to agree to it. I've already been paid for it, too, after all.
A subway has derailed at Shibuya Station, greatly affecting the timetable all across the...
Oh, another accident? So that's why it's so crowded. There's been a lot of those lately.
Interesting.
The inbound train will soon be arriving at platform number 1. Please wait behind the yellow loading.
You might want to get that checked out, buddy.
We're experiencing technical difficulties in the lower line.
I don't have a visual yet.
Censorship.
That was direct footage from the accident. According to the police, the engineer's life was not in danger despite his injuries. After questioning, even he could not explain his high speed when approaching the station. No further comments were made. Police are still looking for a plausible motive.
It's less of an operating accident and more of a crime of the company and the government. Site inspectors apparently reported all of this 6 months ago. The deterioration of the tracks and the ATC. Seems a railway company and the Ministry of Transport both turned a blind eye to the truth. There's no way they can hide. This will go all the way to the top.
Now on to our main story. With this derailment accident, as well as other recent incidents of unknown motive, concern is spreading among the general public. Just what could be causing such a drastic change so suddenly in these people? SNN has
Everything's linked. That's what you're thinking, correct? Oh well. Are you free? You and I haven't gone for a drink in a while.
Thank you, sir. But I have another meeting to attend. I must be going.
I was ready to go for this meeting, and that's when this extremely fast train just came crashing in. Oh man, I thought I was gonna die.
A noisy subway platform filled with people was suddenly...
Did you ask for me? Is it a case?
Not quite. I want your opinion on something.
Sure. Your judgment is quite often correct, though. Can we discuss this over sushi, perhaps? You are making a student work late, after all.
Conveyor belt only.
Heh. Thought you'd get a free expensive meal out of it. think there'd be that much traffic. What a waste of time. Wasn't able to open the cafe today.
Well, fine.
Whatever. Just head upstairs. There's something I need to give to you.
Talk about a gruesome accident. 80 people were involved. It's a diary. Make sure you write in it. You may be under probation. There's no special limitations on what you do in particular. Besides following the law, that is. However, I'm obligated to report on you, which is why I'm having you record your daily activities. Hey, what's up? I'm about to leave right now. Don't worry, I'll be there in no time. I'll see you soon. Well, I'm off. I'll lock the place up. So do whatever you want for the rest of the night. Oh, but don't mess up my store. If something goes missing, I'll hand you right over to the cops. You got school tomorrow. You better head off to bed, all right?
I should do as I'm told for now. I should write down what happened today in my diary. You can save your game by pressing the options button when you see the button command in the lower left. You can save at any time. Yep, just about an hour into the game and we finally have the ability to save. I have an early day tomorrow. I should rest up.
Let's do it.
But first, we're gonna save. And I do highly recommend that each new save is a new save file. Because, if you ever have to backtrack, it's gonna be a pain. You know, there's nothing else to do. Let's head to bed. That ringing sound isn't coming from my cell phone. That should be obvious by the volume of it. I hear it coming from downstairs. Yo, it's me. Who is this? Sheesh, you forget my voice already? It's Sakura. I closed up shop, but I forgot to flip the closed sign. It's too much of a hassle for me to go back, so you flip the sign for me. You called the public phone? Sorry, I make it a habit to not save guys' phone numbers on my cell phone. Anyway, I'm glad you answered the phone over in the shop. Okay then, I'm leaving you in charge of the door sign. Yep, just head out and right back in. And that's that. It doesn't really come up, and there's nothing that goes wrong if you don't do it. Not that you actually do it. So, kind of odd that that's something that would happen. I'm guessing that might have been meant as an ability to walk around and explore Yongen, but I highly doubt that. Anyways, just head to bed. No, there's nothing else you need to do. Go to sleep. I need to take the train to school. Yongen-Jaya, Aoyama Ichitomi, transfer. Looks like I need to go out to Shibuya, then transfer there. More news about that subway accident. Sounds like a lot of people were hurt. I bet this will affect the timetables for tomorrow too. I mean, considering pretty much an entire station, or at least an entire platform, was wrecked by this, yeah, I'd say so. Strange app I saw last night is back. It keeps showing up. Time to delete it again. I should probably reboot my phone just in case. I mean, if it's a virus, that ain't gonna do much for ya. My eyelids are starting to get heavy. I have school starting today. Hopefully I can get there without getting lost. I don't want to be late on my first day. I should head out now. Yeah, you should. Even though technically time doesn't pass unless you do special objectives, or not objectives, activities. Oh, so you actually are going to school. Here, I'll feed you. Just make sure you finish it before the customers start coming in. Curry? What's that reaction for? Just eat it. I can taste complex flavors within the bold spiciness. It's time for you to go. Thanks for the meal. Huh, turns out you do have manners after all. Hurry over to school. You'll end up late if you get lost on the way. Oh, flip the sign outside to open for me. Okay. Don't forget to do that for me, alright? You better hurry on out. You're gonna be late if you get lost, country boy. Now, you can't talk to this guy. He'll tell you how to get there, but basically, we can either head up or down, wherever those two arrows are. But I'll talk to him anyways. What is it? Can I help you? Good morning. Ah, you must be that boy who's living with Boss now. I was wondering who you were. You're a high school student, aren't you? You can't loiter if you want to make it to school. You should hurry on. I hear the trains are running late because of the accident yesterday. Yeah, we figured as much. It was terrible. Just terrible. Just what is going on with the world? Yeah, may as well show this off, even though it's not going to be important. Which is probably why I should, just because, you know, so you can see it. Now, thankfully, we will eventually unlock fast traveling, so we won't always have to go to each individual station and transfer line to get to where we need to go. Thank goodness. There's so many people crammed into this tiny car. Turns out the rumors about the Tokyo subway are true. Yep. I actually remember seeing pictures. I don't know if it was Japan or if it was China, but I saw pictures of, I guess, station workers cramming people into a subway car. Like, ugh, no. If it reaches that point, I'm fine waiting. Though I guess some people can't. They're showing the news up on the LCD screen. It seems like there are still some lingering effects of yesterday's accident.
Shibuya. This is Shibuya.
This isn't some joke.
Oh boy, I always get lost in this segment. I believe we need to head up this way. Let's see, that's being cleaned. JL tickets gates are just past here. I'm supposed to transfer onto the Ginza line, though. Looks like I'm on the wrong side. Yep, head up to Station Square. And then I believe we need to head up to the Take-Q building, which is what you'll find out if you listen in on that conversation over there. We're coming to you live from Shibuya Station. The cause of yesterday's subway derailment has affected all transportation lines. The string of accidents has put commuters on high alert. Trains are off schedule today because of the subway accident yesterday. For the JL line, go to the ticket gate past here on the left-hand side. For the subways, go to the underground district from the central stairs. For the Ginza line, climb the stairs to the Take-Q, again I'm probably going to be butchering all these names, building next door. Yep. Yes, how may I help you? Oh, the Ginza line? It's this way, through the ticket gate. Thankfully, we don't actually have to wait for the subway. Just Hit the button and then we get a cutscene. Thank goodness. I mean, I get immersion in games, but not that much that much immersion.
Oh man. Did it say it was going to rain today?
Huh? It's raining outside?
It just started all of a sudden. This is why I hate the early spring.
That reminds me. Did he take an umbrella?
No, we didn't.
Hmm? Who are you talking about?
Don't mind me. So, what'll it be?
One house blend, please.
The effects of yesterday's subway accident continues on today, as various lines suffer delays and...
There's been a lot of nasty accidents lately. You know, I mean the subway accident that the news is talking about. My coworker got caught up in it and is in the hospital now. But that aside, it's kind of creepy. The people who caused these accidents supposedly went crazy all of a sudden. I heard that some of them suffered from nervous breakdowns during interrogation.
Huh.
I'm sure that's not going to have anything to do with us. Or involve us at all.
This is Aoyama Ichome.
This is Aoyama Ichitome. Took some time, but I finally made it. There was another one of those strange accidents. This time it happened on a subway. If it weren't a Sunday, I might have been on it. That's really scary. How much longer do you think this sort of thing will happen?
Good morning. You want me to give you a ride to school? You're gonna be late.
Sure, thank you.
Do you need a lift too?
Huh? Nah.
Damn it! Screw that pervy teacher.
Pervy teacher? Huh? What do you want? You planning on ratting me out to Kamoshida?
Kamoshida?
Huh? In that car just now, it was Kamoshida. He does whatever the hell he wants. Who does he think he is, the king of a castle? Don't you agree?
Which castle?
It's just a saying. Hmm? Wait, you don't know Kamoshida? Are you for real? You're from Shujin, right?
You go Shujin too?
What? No other high school's got a uniform like this. Huh. A second year, huh? We're the same grade then. Never seen you before, though. Oh, you a transfer student? Then no wonder you don't know him.
Yeah, something tells me I'm about to get to know him.
This rain ain't too bad. We better hurry up or we'll be late. My head hurts. Damn it, I want to go home.
Yeah, I've been in your shoes, pal.
There was a terrible subway accident that day. You remember it, don't you?
Yeah, kind of hard to forget.
I assume you know of the uproar that the public calls the psychotic breakdown incidents.
I might.
You say that like it's none of your business. It was all over the news, and one of the victims included a teacher at your high school. I've no doubt you heard about it. On that day, were you still an ordinary student?
What do you mean?
Let me change the question. You transferred to Shujin Academy, correct? An ordinary prep school that could be found in any city. That's what it should have been. What happened around that time? Tell me everything, truthfully.
Things are about to get good. Yeah, I wouldn't ignore that, pal.
We didn't come the wrong way, though. Yeah, this should be right. What's going on here? I guess we'll just have to go and ask.
Really? Big mysterious castle, and you just think, hey, let's just walk right on in. That's what I like about you, Ryuji. Yes, that's his name. You never think before you act.
That's weird. Where's the school?
Did we make a wrong turn?
No, this has to be it. I mean, it should be. Out of service? Where'd we end up? The sign was for the school, right?
Yeah.
Right? You saw it too! Jeez, you freaked me out. Who are you? You a student? Man, your costume's impressive. Is that armor real? Come on, don't just stand there, say something. Hey, what's going on?
What is this?
Dude, I don't know. Shit's real. Calm down. Time out, man. We gotta run.
Got it.
Stop standing around and run. Yeah. What's with these guys?
Yeah, you could have easily run between the two of them. At least if the angle's correct.
You're gonna break my bones, damn it! The hell you think you're...
Take them away!
Would you like to save your current progress? Yes, yes, I would. Let's see. According to my timer, we got about 9.5 minutes left before I hit the hour-and-a-half mark. I know what's coming up. I know it's going to be lengthy, and I know that it's going to be a while before I can save again. And I want to try keep these videos like within the hour-and-a-half mark. So I think I'm going to save here, and then I'm going to end it off there for today. Because I don't want these videos to be going on too long. So, like I said, I'm going to end it off there for today. If you guys like what you see, please leave a like, subscribe for future content. Don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notifications for when I upload, or to hit the straw poll link to vote for our next Let's Play. Which is currently, at the time of recording, tied up at 3 votes. 1 for Shadowrun Dragonfall Director's Cut, 1 for Metro Last Light, and 1 for Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. And please, leave a comment down below this video. Oh, one other thing that I should mention before ending the video off. By the time this goes up, I'm actually going to be out of town, so I'm not going to be able to do anything to alter settings until I get back into town about Sunday. So, yeah, just letting you know that ahead of time. Not that it really matters because I won't be able, because I won't be recording it again until next Tuesday, because this is just once a week. But yeah, anyways, with that, I will see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.